Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Raquel here, and I have one of the most exciting videos today, and a video that I love to film every year. This is my Hobonichi 2025 unboxing haul. And before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that I was working at the Hobonichi LA preview and pop-up store, and I did pick up some things there as well, but I won't include it in this video because I'll include that in the vlog and haul video that I'll be doing after I film and publish this one. So just to let you all know, because you might have been seeing that I've been using my A5 Yumi Kitagishi cover, my cover lately, and I wanted to just let you all know because you won't be seeing this in the unboxing because I'll include this cover in that video. So yeah, I love this cover. I'll talk about it more in the next video, but yes, I've been using this. Okay, so let's get started. So I bought a few things, and it came in a big brown box, and then it had this beautiful, blue that you've been seeing a lot of people unbox probably. And I'm just so excited. It's such a good color this year. And I wish I would have started collecting the boxes when I first started buying Hobonichi, but I didn't. And I've only started collecting since last year. So I'm gonna take care of these and, hopefully over time have a stack of boxes. So if you have yours, make sure to save them because they have new covers. They have new colors and designs every year. So just make sure that, yeah, if you want to, you should definitely keep it. I'm going to keep it. So, okay, let's get started. So let's start off with what's in this box, and then we'll move on to the other things. I have more stuff on the side that you can't see, but I'll bring those out as the video goes on. Okay. All right. So let's open it up. I love the quotes. I'm not going to read it this year because a lot of people read it and you probably heard it so many times, but yeah. Okay. So here is what's in this box, and it'll probably be no surprise to you that I picked up, let me just close this first and put it aside and save it. So I picked up, okay, if you're not surprised already, I picked up another black gingham hone, and in the A5 size because I love mine. And let me take it out. So if a lot of you guys ask me which notebook I use from Hobonichi, and maybe you can't tell because I sticker it up like a lot, but this is also an A5 paper gingham hone. And if you want to see the difference in size right now, so this journal that I have this year is pretty much like filled up until recently, aside from like maybe a few blank pages that I have to catch up on. But yes, this is the size comparison, like the chunk comparison between the new one and my current one for this year. And I just can't believe how chunky it's gotten. I honestly can't believe this. Like it just like grew out of nowhere. Honestly, I think if you write in it every day, you don't realize until like you try to close it and you're like, wow, like it's gotten actually pretty chunky. But yeah, this is the difference. 1 second, let me unbox this, like actually like take off the plastic. Maybe that'll be a better comparison. Okay, so this is my A5 black gingham hone, and now that I've taken off the plastic, I can show you a proper comparison of what my journal looks like this year compared to the brand new fresh one. And I hope they make this every year, because how cool would it be if, over the years I have the years stacked up like that. Anyways, so yeah, this is the comparison. I just can't believe how chunky it's gotten. It honestly happened so fast. Like maybe after literally maybe around June, it started getting like pretty chunky already. And now it's just gotten super chunky. And it's just so crazy to see the comparison. I just can't wait to fill up the rest of the year and see how really chunky it is. But yeah, Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using for my journal next year, and I will be planning it here and there, but I also picked up another planner, which will be in a separate video. But yes, this is going to be my main journal, just like I did for this year. And what's it called? I was planning on stickering this, and I'm still contemplating if I'm going to sticker it like I did this year, because I do love the stickers, but I'm kind of enjoying, you know, seeing the design more, because this year you can't see it. Obviously you can see it, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is what it looks like when you buy it. And because I stickered it up, I don't get to see the gingham design as much, but I'm still debating whether I'm going to sticker it up. But I'll show you guys that journey as the months go on. But yeah, so this is going to be my main journal. I'm really excited to have it, and I'm going to move on to the next thing, because I'm just going to keep talking and talking about it, because I really do love it so much. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know how much I love it, and I showcase it all the time. But yes, it came with the clear pencil board. I have one from last year as well, but it's just really nice. I really enjoy this pencil board. I don't really use the pen loop, but I totally could. Yeah, and I love that it's clear, because then if you're doing something like, or like measuring something, you could still see it's transparent, so you could still see what's underneath. Okay, then I will unbox my Freebies. I'm so excited about this year's pen. I really like the color combo, and I'm excited to collect the pens. Let me get my other ones too that I've collected over the years. I think I have them on hand here. So let me grab it. Okay, so here are the other ones from the previous years. And it's just so nice to collect them. And I only bought one techo this year, so I only have one of the pens, but yeah, it's just so cool to just have them together over the years, just like the boxes. So I'll be keeping those boxes. All right, so that is the pen this year. And then I wonder what notebook I got. I honestly liked all of them. Like, I liked all the designs, so I don't think I was hoping for like a specific one this year, because I'm planning on maybe stickering some of it up too. So let's see which one I got. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got the black one, which is cool because I feel that it matches with this one. And I really like a black background because I can use really colorful stickers, and I feel like it's not so overpowering, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm excited about this, and it's a grid notebook, and I can't wait to use this. I'm trying to figure out what I want to use it for, and I haven't decided yet. But once I decide, you all will be updated. Okay, so these are what's in the box. Then I might go through this pamphlet in this video, or I might do it in the next video, similar to what I'm doing with the insert. But yeah, okay, so next thing I picked up is something that I really, really wanted, and also an A5 size. I didn't, by the way, if I haven't mentioned it already, I don't think I did. I did not get an A6 size, and I did not get a 5-year, and I did not get a weeks this year. Only because I feel like now that I've been planning and journaling a lot, I feel that I've kind of found my system that works for me in my current situation in life, and that is my A5 Hon journal, and then whatever planner I'm going to be using throughout the year. But yes, when I saw this cover, I was like, this is something that is just so beautiful. And I haven't been seeing a lot of people on YouTube or Instagram get this cover, but when I saw it in person and just my kind of taste and style, I thought it was like really, really nice and luxurious. So I'm going to unbox it right now, but it is the A5 Taut Brown. So I'm going to open it up, and it comes like, here, let me move this actually so I can unbox it. And again, I keep these boxes too because I like to keep the really nice covers in boxes. So, okay, so let's unbox this. It is like, oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let me put this away. Okay, so let me take all this out. Oh, it comes, I'll talk about that in a second. Absolutely gorgeous. And let me take this. Okay, all right. Wow, this is just wow. Like, I've obviously seen this in person, but this is like a fresh one out of the box. And it is so beautiful, you guys. Like, I don't even know how to describe how pretty this is. If you saw this in person at any of the previews, like, or the pop-up store, you'll know that this is just a stunning leather cover. And also I wanted to mention that the more you touch this, the more it just grows into its own. And it at the pop-up preview and the previews in the store, a lot of people were touching it, so you could see how it was basically just what do you call it, how it patinaed just as while people were touching it and looking at it. So it was really nice. And right now the color is a very rich brown, and I wrote some notes here just to make sure that I say the information correctly. But yes, this is the A5 taut brown and in the A5 cousin size, and this also fits the black gingham hone, so I really wanted to get it. And I just want to say this is made this is brown leather. This is Alba Lux by Yankee, which is a tanner that was established in 1989 in Tuscany, Italy, and it's tanned with vegetable tannin using vegetable oil and grease, so it gives it that really, it is structured, but it is really soft, if I had to really describe it. And what I enjoy about this cover is that it's supposed to be like a snug and slim fit, and that is what I prefer. I actually don't prefer thicker leather, only because I like it snug. Just like I like my clear cover snug, I wanted this cover because it was a snug fit, and it's structured, but it's soft. And the construction is really well done. I'm just looking at everything. Also, what I like is that it has these card pockets, and they're very minimal and thin. And that's what I love about this cover. It's just it's so clean. Like, it's just done so minimally and so beautiful. So I just want to show you oh, you know what? I'll show you my journal now and how it fits in here so that you can see it. And I have a clear cover on this as well, and it just fits perfectly. I mean, look at this. Like this is so pretty. This is really nice. And the reason I picked this was because I have different moods throughout the year, and I know myself pretty well, that sometimes I just want something minimal and just a nice natural color and something that's really elegant and pretty. So I know that I wanted to use this throughout next year and throughout the years, honestly. It's just really pretty. Then this also comes with a bookmark, and I just want to see what it looks like in like one of my pages, let's say. Like, that looks so good. This is just like, I love that. Okay, so sorry. But yeah, I'm excited to use this bookmark, and I think it was such a nice little added touch to include with this notebook cover. You know, place it in here for now. But yeah, and it comes with a pen loop. What else did I want to say about this cover? Yep, this is the A5 size. It's really pretty, and I cannot wait to use this. Now, I did also want to say that it is not recommended that you put a plastic cover on this. And I was thinking I really did want to, because it actually goes really well with the dog's ears fluttering in the wind clear cover from this year. But I did not do that because apparently if you read the descriptions on the website, it's not recommended because the leather and the PVC plastic can actually impact each other and it'll cause issues. So I want to keep this cover as nice as possible throughout the years, and I want it to be well loved and used. So I'm not going to try to like use that and ruin it, especially since it's not recommended. So yes, so this is the cover that I got for this year. Then next covers I wanted to unbox. The next covers that I got are all covers from last year's release that I regretted not purchasing last year. And I wanted to buy them like not on the Hobonichi website throughout the year, but because I knew I was going to place an order on the Hobonichi website this year and I wanted to meet the free shipping threshold, I decided to literally wait months and get it on the website. So the first one is Liberty Fabrics, and this was released last year. And let me grab the name of this. Okay, so this is the Liberty Fabrics Holly Hawks cover, and it is so nice. And I wanted to, it is just, I just want to say that the Liberty fabric covers for this one, it's the fabric that's layered on top is so nice and delicate. I can't even really describe it. Yeah, it's really pretty. The colors are really, really gorgeous. I just love the light pinks and the light yellows, and I love the green inside. It's just so nicely done, the color combination. And I wanted to check if a clear cover actually fits on this because I really want to protect the fabric. So let me try to see if I have a clear cover on hand here. Okay, so I don't have a clear cover on hand, but once I do get one, I'll update you guys on that. But I did want to protect this cover because it's really, really pretty, and I don't want to honestly just like get it dirty, and because it's just so nice. So I'll see if a clear cover can fit on it. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna take such good care of this and make sure not to get it super dirty. But of course, I'm gonna still use it and love it up. So yeah, I love this one, the Hollyhawks. I'm so happy I picked it up this year because I regretted not picking up last year. Okay, next cover is another cover I've been wanting for a long time, and I specifically got this because I wanted to use it for the fall season this year especially. And so this is called the A5 Brownie Plaid, and I'm really excited to use this for fall. I also think I want to use this for fall as well. I think they both are great fall colors. And yes, I really, again, I always have to show my journal with my covers because I just wanted to see what it looks like. Isn't that so cute for fall? And this one too. And by the way, I actually used to not use the bookmarks, but I use the bookmarks now. I like to use them to separate my weekly versus my current daily page. So yes. And I love the bookmark little things on the bottom too, the shapes. Okay, so that is the Brownie Plaid one. And these are all the covers that actually like fabric covers that I picked up from the website. Okay, so the next things I picked up are clear cover on covers that were also released last year. And this is called Familiar Sights. This is also really nice, and I don't know why I didn't pick these up last year. I don't know if like my tastes have changed, or I think just being you know, working for Hobonichi this year, I've just really started to appreciate like different designs that I wouldn't normally go for. So I definitely picked this up, and I picked up this one. I don't even know what year this one was released, but it's called Iro, or I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I think it means different in Japanese. So I'm assuming it just like, because it has like different shapes and stuff and different designs. But I really, really like this one too. And for this design, I would like to put it on a cover that's more like minimal maybe, because this print is so pretty. This design is so pretty. I haven't decided yet, but I definitely want to use it. And of course, I will update you all on what I decide to use it on. And then the next thing I got is these brand new sticker pockets. I have the yellow ones, the smaller yellow ones that I picked up last year. But like they have all these new ones, and it comes in a pack of 5. And what I liked about this is that this, I can put like train passes and like fold up like, I don't know, like flight tickets. And this one I can use for postcards. As you all know, like from my LA trip, I collected so many postcards. And now I don't sometimes, obviously I like to stick them on like this with washi, but now I can put one in here and like, you know, and just pop it in there. And it's fun, like, or I can, you know, washi this on the side maybe, and then pop, I don't know, it's just really cool. So I'm excited to use these. And I love the colors that they're doing them differently. Like they're not all just yellow. This one's obviously blue and green. So I like that. And then finally, I picked up a Stapo Mini. And I really liked this canvas one because I do have the canvas regular Stapo as well, the canvas and brown one, but I was obsessed with this one because, by the way, this is just so, it's sturdy. It's really sturdy. I love the canvas. It's done very, like it has such clean lines as well. Like look at this, look at the bottom. It's just done. It's just done well. And I love the light. I can't even describe this fabric, but it's really, this is what it sounds like. Okay, and I also fell in love with the inside. So look at how well this is done. It's just so clean and minimal. But what I like to do, again, to balance out, and of course you can put, let me just tuck this cute little thing in there. And what you could do is just, right, hold it open. I'm gonna put my pens in there, but, and look, just, let's see. Cute. And there's a pocket in the back. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna obviously put some pins in here if I can. Yeah, I can. And I like to, again, balance out colors. So I wanted to put really fun pins on this and magnets maybe. And again, I feel like it really balances it out. I do enjoy like the, what's it called? The sushi Stapo and the one that has like pastries on it. The thing is that I didn't end up getting those because I wanted to decorate them with pins. And I think over time, I will probably get the pastries one because it's just so like cute. And I love the sushi one too. Honestly, I just love all of them. But for now, I'm trying to like, you know, preserve some sort of money that I have on stationery. So yes, I got this one. I'm excited to use it. It'll be sitting on my desk and I will possibly bring it on trips as well. I just want, lately for trips, I've been kind of packing minimally because stationery obviously tends to get heavy, so I try to pack minimal as much as I can, but I think this is small enough to bring all my pens and like washing stuff and scissors. Okay, so that's everything that I got at the Hobonichi website on release day. Okay, so I also wanted to talk about this amazing English pamphlet. It's a Hobonichi Techo Beginner's Guide, and I know not everyone is going to get this pamphlet. We had them at the pop-up store in LA, and I believe like Yoseka has this, so if you order from Yoseka, you might also get this. But this was illustrated specifically for Hobonichi by Hiroko Kubota. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Guys, please don't like hate on me because I can't pronounce things right. I'm trying, and I will be taking Japanese classes soon. So hopefully my pronunciation, enunciation, and my Japanese will get better. So yes. Okay, all right. So this beginner's English guide is so pretty. Like, I'm just gonna go through it with you all because I think it's just so nicely done. And honestly, I really, you know, the Hobonichi book guide that comes out every year? I wish that was in English. And I mentioned to my coworkers that, you know, I really wanted it in English, and they you know, heard my thoughts. And if you want to get the guide in English, let me know and comment down below, because that'll just help us in our persuasion to have it in English and to be translated in English. But obviously the Japanese one is great too. I just have to use Google Translate, but yeah, it'd be also cool to have it in English. And okay, so it is just so nicely done, and I appreciate Hobonichi so much for doing this for us because it's in English, and you know, I can read it without having to use Google Translate. But it's just so beautiful, and I will like keep this forever, and I wish I had more copies, but I only have one. And look at all the covers for this year. Like, it's so nice. And it talks about, just if you're watching this video and you're a beginner in Hobonichi, this is like a great like pamphlet recap overview of the Hobonichi and like how to get started and things. But if you're just a fan of Hobonichi, this is also just really wonderful. So it talks about like the books, it talks about the techos, it talks about beginner covers, it goes through like what makes the techo so special. Obviously there are so many notebooks out there and there's so many choices. We are obviously overwhelmed with so many choices, but this gives you an overview of why the Hobonichi techo is so popular, and such as the book binding. I love the book binding. As you can tell, I put a lot of things in my notebook, like in my techo. Like, look how thick it is. Every single day, I would say I have, like every single day, I would say I have almost something pasted onto a page, and it's pretty heavy. I will weigh it at the end of the year, so I'll let you all know how much it actually weighs, but it's pretty heavy. And I literally paste so much stuff, and so many people ask me all these questions about like, is it heavy? Is the binding okay? People who have seen my notebook in person are shocked at how much I paste in there and how it like actually weighs, that the book binding has retained its like its posture. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't do book binding. Like, I'm not an expert on it, but it has held up so well. And people who fear that it might not end up it might not end up well if you stick a lot of stuff into it, just use my notebook as an example, because it is fine. I did read, I think maybe on, I don't know if it was Reddit, about someone saying that it didn't hold up, but then again, that's kind of surprising to me because the book binding is done so well, so I'm not sure if that person like bought a genuine techo. I think that's what people were saying on the comments too, because the Hobonichi techo binding is excellent, and I can attest to that with my notebook. But yeah, so it talks about the book binding. It talks about Tomoe River paper, and of course I love Tomoe River paper. It holds up so well. As you can see, I use stamps, I use highlighters, I use markers, I use Tombow, Midori, I use all my fountain pens, I use all kinds of inks, I use inks with glitter, things like that, and it holds up really, really well. And then it talks about the 3.7 millimeter graph paper grid, and talks about the daily quotes. And what I love is that it literally goes through, it's like a mini A6. It goes through like the layouts of like the timetables, the secret line. And by the way, this secret line, some people say they don't know what to use it for. I personally use it for as a grid when I paste pictures, and I'll go through that in detail in another video about my explanation, but that's what I use it for. I love the to-do list at the top. People use this sometimes for habits or their priority to-do list about what they have to get done that day, or just like highlights of your day. I love the colored tabs of the months, especially when you flip it to the side. And then I love how it gives you examples of how to use the techo in your life. And obviously, the techo is a big part of my life, and I would even go so far to say as it's changed my life, and that'll be in a separate video. So yes, and the new pencil boards for this year, and how to use your techo at work. This is just such a great little guide. Make a collection of your favorite things. So this is like me. This is what I use for journaling. So I collect a lot of stuff, if you guys have seen, and I decorate it a lot. It's my full-on life journal. And then there's like I love these questionnaires, like the common concerns for beginners. How do I pick a size? A lot of people ask me, like, what size do you use? Did you start in that size? I did not start in A5 size. A5 size, I mean, obviously you could do what you want. You could do whatever your heart desires. But for me, I started with a weeks and an A6 because I just didn't know my style back then. And of course, like, experiment as much as you can and find your style. And now I feel like I found my style. So that's something I really, really enjoy, is the A5. How do you pick a cover? And, you know, it talks about the A5 and A6 sizes. And then it goes into, you know, as you become more familiar with Hobonichi, it goes into all the colorful lineups, all the different types of covers that are available each year. Or, I mean, sorry, all the types of covers that are available for that year. And of course, in the new year, they always come out with awesome new designs. And yes, then it talks about the hone, because you can, you know, the difference, I'll explain here quickly. The hone versus the cousin, a lot of people ask me. The difference is that the hone is just like a hardcover type design, but what's inside is the same as the cousin. Okay, and then it just talks about more about the weeks, about the different offerings of techo. So the weeks, the 5-year techo. And by the way, I also wanted to mention the 5-year techo. I was seeing so many people come in New York and LA when we did the previews, and they bought their 5-year techos in with their covers, and honestly, I fell in love with it. A lot of people walked me through like their memories, and I'll give an example. Like this one girl came in and she visited a preview in LA for 2 years now, so last year and this year, and she made sure to come on the exact day she went last year so that she could write in it in her 5-year techo, and it's just so nice. And then another lady who had come in, she was so nice. She has been using Hobonichi for so long, I think since the beginning, like almost the beginning. And she fell in love with the 5-year techo because she had a granddaughter, and her granddaughter drew in it on one of the pages. And what she decided to do was that she had her granddaughter for the next 5 years draw in it on the same page. So it was just like an accumulation of memories over time, over the last 5 years. And I was like, these stories are just so nice to listen to, and it makes me want to have a 5-year, because so much can happen in a year, so much can happen in 6 months. And just to think that 5 years is such a long period of time where you could see such a big change is really cool. And that, you know, I think life is about the little moments, so capturing the little moments in your notebook is just so nice. So yeah, I think it makes for such a nice memory. And you know, it's easy to 5 years also kind of easy to keep up with, especially when you want to start journaling every day, because it's just like a little box for that specific day. And you can use, like, you know, you can take just even 5 minutes and write down a few sentences. So I think it's a good introduction, as long as you know, maintain consistency with journaling. So yeah. And then it talks about more on the website and things like that. But yeah, it's so nicely done. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. Okay, so that is everything that I picked up on the website on launch day, September 1st. And I will do part 2 of my haul in the vlog that you'll see after this one, because I wanted to keep them separate, because I wanted to show you guys what I actually bought in person and what I took with me on the plane home. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for like literally, if you made it this far, thank you for listening to me. I know some of you all love the long videos, but I'm not sure if like everyone loves the long videos, and I tend to chat a lot. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. And let me know in the comments below what you all picked for 2025. I have been watching literally every single Hobonichi unboxing haul video for 2025. So I probably watched yours. So comment down below and let me know what you picked. And let me know about what I picked. Was anything a surprise to you of what I picked? Or did you guys know what I was going to pick? And did you know if I was going to get the black Gingham again this year? And are you surprised that I didn't get an A6 or a Weeks? Let me know. Yeah, leave your comments down below and I will try to get back to everybody. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.